Hello, my name is Adedoyin Adebulugbe, and I would like to share my leadership story. My leadership story actually is like a journey from the day I started work and up to when I got to Trinity Western University in Canada, and the story or the journey still continues. So I will start by saying that I worked in four banks in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria precisely, and in another bank in the Gambia, right? This, which is another country outside Nigeria. In all these banks, I occupied leadership positions at different times. The first one was at EcoBank. After 4 years of my resumption at the bank, I was appointed as the head of a team. And also at Zenith Bank, I was appointed at the head of another team in credit risk management group of the bank. While in Guaranty Trust Bank, I headed a team of business development officers in real estate. In Skybank, I started two teams in Lagos until I was transferred or I was redeployed to the Gambia as the managing director. And I would say that in all my leadership experience in Nigeria, across the four banks that I worked in Nigeria, one thing was very consistent. My focus was basically on managing people and exercising power. My understanding of leadership at the time was how to use power to control people and make them achieve the objective of the team or of the organization. So I would say that I was more of a manager and not a leader, based on my understanding of leadership today. I was focused on day-to-day management of the operations of these teams to achieve the goals of the organization. I would like to talk briefly about my experience at the Gambia, which is another country from my own country of origin, which is Nigeria. I was appointed initially as executive director of the bank, and like 2 years after, I was appointed as the managing director. I must say that this represented my greatest leadership challenge because I was in another country and there was a lot of cultural differences between my own country, Nigeria, and the Gambia. I was focused on making the staff in the Gambia comply with the policies in Nigeria, making them think the way we thought in Nigeria, and making them work towards the achievement of the goal of the organization. So there was a lot of conflict in terms of relationship with the staff and even some management team because my understanding of leadership was more of exercising my authority over them. And I would say that with the benefit of hindsight, I would have performed better if I had known more about leadership. So when I left the organization and I started thinking about how to improve my leadership skills, how to be a better leader, I came across Trinity Western University, Masters in Leadership, and I'm happy that I'm here to study this course. The first course that I took really exposed me to the meaning of leadership and how to be a successful leader. Now I understand that leadership is not about power and controlling people, but like North House put it, that leadership is about is the process whereby an individual influences others in an organization to achieve a common goal. So my understanding of leadership now is not based on power but on influence, and I think that is very tremendous. That's very important. And going forward, I believe that with what I've learned and what I will continue to learn in this program, I'm going to be a better leader. And that's my leadership story. I would say that I've transformed from being a manager now to a leader. Thank you very much for listening to my story.